Hey babes, so your girl aced her first exam for Med-Surg 2. Super excited, y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all the rundown of what I did and how I got that A. So our content is usually available to us like a week in advance before the course actually starts. So that was number one. I studied ahead, y'all. Like, it's super hard. I know. So actually, I didn't even look at the PowerPoints for this particular test because at the school I attend, like, almost every test is a different professor that teaches. So it's super hard to adjust to knowing each professor testing style or whatever. But this particular professor didn't put up their PowerPoints a week ahead. So I just used the book. I literally studied each chapter a day, y'all. So I read each chapter daily. It wasn't even that long, to be honest. So I read the chapters, and we only had 3 chapters for this particular test, which I was so happy about. So I read chapter 1 for one day, and so on and so on. After I read the chapters, I just looked at like study questions, practice questions on Quizlet. And after that, I just chilled until it was time for class. So on my first day of class, I bring with me my iPad, my MacBook, and my I got all of my books, well, most of my books, ebooks, so they're on my iPad or whatever. So if you don't, bring your laptop and your book at least. So I like to use my iPad because I wanted to try out paperless note taking. And I mean, it's working out fine with me. I mean, I love my iPad, first of all. And just being able to use my Apple Pencil and control the colors I want and everything. I just love taking notes that way. So I download all of my PowerPoints to my iPad and I take notes on my iPad as the professor goes in class. So that, number one, helps me because, you know, when I write things down, I tend to remember them more, which some people learn and remember and comprehend that way. So sometimes I do have my laptop pulled up. If I do, I'll either have it up with another PowerPoint or I can use my laptop for my book or vice versa. So, like I said, I read the chapters before we got in class. I listened to the professor as he taught and I took notes on the PowerPoints. Now, once I got home, I re-studied those PowerPoints and I looked at the notes and comprehended, tried to comprehend everything that I wrote down and connected. After that, y'all, I went back in the textbook and I read the chapters all over again. After that, I'm pretty much done. Like, I should know the information now. So for the rest of the week, I just did practice questions on top of practice questions on top of practice questions, y'all, on Quizlet. Like, Quizlet is your best friend in nursing school. Like, doing practice questions help you learn how to think, and reading why the answer is the goal. Like, that's where you get all your information, knowing why the answer was the answer. So I had about 2 weeks to study for this test, which that is awesome because normally you only have a week in this particular program to study for a test. So I really looked up with that, studying before the course actually started. Now the rest of my tests, I'm probably not going to have the opportunity to do that, but y'all stay tuned and see what your girl makes on these other few tests because I'm not going to have the advantage of studying ahead as much. I mean, I can try, but it normally fails, y'all. With nursing school, you have so much to do. It's hard to study ahead of time. But as you can see, it paid off and I aced my first test, y'all. I am taking 2 classes this semester, mental health and med surg too. So it is some weeks that we have 2 exams on one day for mental health and med surg too. So this week I'm preparing for my first mental health test, which is, y'all, mental health is hard. Like, I thought I would enjoy it, but this first test, y'all, we got 6 chapters on one test, which is crazy. And I'm stuck. So as of now, I'm just reading the chapters, y'all. We got a review with our professor today. So hopefully that helps your girl because I don't know. But like I said, I will let y'all know what I make on my test. And if y'all have any questions on how I study and get organized, comment below. I am going to do another video with how I organize my calendar and maybe go into some more details on how I study. So if you want to know the information, stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later.